Hey there, ready to test your knowledge? Let's test your knowledge on 60 explained answers that will pass your Illinois Real Estate Exam 20. Question 1. The Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990 would affect which of the following? A third floor apartment in A. Newly constructed apartment complex. B. An existing business with 20 employees. C. The single-family home. D. Multifamily home with 3 units. The correct answer is an existing business with 20 employees. An existing business with 20 employees. The Americans with Disabilities Act (ADA) of 1990 seeks to accommodate those with disabilities by broadening their access to public facilities. Any existing business with 15 or more employees must update their facility to conform with ADA rules and regulations. Almost all new construction, with the exception of single-family homes, must be handicapped accessible, while newly constructed ground-floor apartments are subject to ADA regulations. Those on higher levels are not. As of 1988, multifamily buildings with 4 or more units must comply with ADA standards. Question 2. A real estate agent declines to show a Muslim couple a house in a neighborhood because she feels the area isn't Muslim friendly. This is known as what? A. Good faith exception. B. Redlining. C. Steering. D. Blockbusting. The correct answer is steering. Steering is the act of directing or not directing clients to a certain area based on race, religion, sex, familial status, national origin, or handicapped. While the agent may believe she is acting benevolently by directing her buyers to an area they will be comfortable, this practice is a violation of the Federal Fair Housing Act. Question 3. According to HUD standards, which of the following would be an acceptable neighborhood advertisement? A. Traditional living. B. Exclusive neighborhood. C. Muslim-friendly. D. Senior housing. The correct answer is senior housing. Senior housing intended to serve those 55 and older is acceptable according to HUD standards. Words indicative of race, religion, color, familial status, sex, handicap, or national origin are not acceptable, nor are words that could be considered discriminatory such as exclusive, restrictive, traditional, or board approved. Question 4. What is the main purpose of Regulation Z? A. To let borrowers know the true cost of credit. B. To lock the borrower into a mortgage once the paperwork is signed. C. To set a minimum interest rate. D. To limit the amount consumers can be charged. The correct answer is to let borrowers know the true cost of credit. To let borrowers know the true cost of credit. Regulation Z states the annual percentage rate or APR cost of credit must be disclosed when borrowers apply for credit. Regulation Z, also called the Truth in Lending Act, does not set a minimum or maximum interest. Question 5. Which of the following would not be considered a finance charge? A. Interest. B. Seller's points. C. Finder's fees. D. Appraisal fees. The correct answer is seller's points. Seller's points. A finance charge is any charge made by the lender of credit that the borrower is directly or indirectly required to pay. The borrower is not responsible to pay the seller's points but is responsible for items such as finder fees, appraisal fees, and. Question 6. When real estate agents represent the buyer and not the seller of a piece of property, they are engaging in A. Buyer protection. B. Buyer agency. C. Seller protection. D. Good faith. The correct answer is buyer agency. Buyer agency is the term for representation in a real estate transaction. The principal, in this case the buyer, gives legal authority to an agent to act on the principal's behalf when dealing with a third party.